Hello everybody, this is Raiden, or WRAGGYGOD. Either way, I don't know, but welcome to another StarCraft 2 video, which is going to be casted. It's game 2 out of 5, and it's going to be Raiden versus Iceamo again. Iceamo going Zerg for the second game, and it is currently, in the series, 1-0 to Raiden, because he's pretty good. He basically pwned the army of Iceamo. He pwned it, and it was a really good game, and I'm super excited for the second game, which is going to be on, well, I don't even know the map name, but it's really good, especially because these watchtowers can be taken, the Zelnaga towers can be taken, and you can see pretty much everything that's going on, because the only way to attack is through this big middle, unless you're good and you can go around the side, but I don't know, these guys are pretty average. Yeah, as far as gaming goes, Iceamo really struggled on that last game. He's really struggling. He told me that he goes Protoss build all the time, so it's no surprise that with Zerg as your second team, that it's not as good. So that's probably a reason, but I don't know. I'm making excuses for him because he was pretty bad. He lost to Raiden, who's a complete noob. It's also myself, if you had a guessed. Raggy, Raiden, it's all the same to me. And, yeah, I'm really excited. Just gonna click on the APM tab because they were super low last game, and the current is super low again. I mean, we are not talking world beaters here. We're talking noobs. And just one little house for Raiden. He is, he's built a home for all these little SCVs. They're gonna go back later and, party, but it only holds 19 people. So, well, that's with the command center as well, because they gotta eat, and they gotta go to the command center to eat. But over here, the houses are the overlords, and basically they're like big brothers to the drones, even, my bad, to the drones, and yeah, there's not really much to say, apart from a really early harvesting of the refinery. Just taking a swig of my energy drink real quick, just taking a sip. While I'm hyper now, Raiden is hyper now. Okay, he's just currently got 2 racks, and he's pumping out mass marines. He is so familiar with this build, with mass marines, and he's currently supply blocked, which is why I can't get any more marines out. Iceamo just getting a couple of drones. He's got his queen to protect him. He's got a couple of drones. Let's look at the production tabs, and we've got a couple of Zerglings on the way with a couple more Marines. And Raiden is known for it. It worked in the last game, getting a 3rd racks down super early. And Iceamo getting down a Bailing Nest real fast. He knows that Raiden's going to go Marines no matter what. He's going to get his Bailing Nest, and he could morph all these Zerglings into Bailings, if that's what he wants to do. One thing I would say about this Iceamo kid is that basically he should be expanding a lot faster, because it's super difficult to play Zerg off one base, because it's just not good enough. Raiden sending in 7 Marines, which is going to get pwned by these Zerglings if he's not careful. But, yeah, he's not moving them in yet. He's just moving into position. And what's this? Oh, we see an SCV moving up the map. He is making his way to the army. Excuse me. What we could see here is a nice cheeky little blinker here, and he's gonna micro macro. Micro is Marines back and forth between the Bailings and the Zerglings, and try and hide back in his bunker, but it's not gonna work. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Bailings, and 6 Zerglings, so they're just gonna get, oh, this is gonna fail, this is a mistake. He's not got stim, so he can't run fast, so he's gonna have to just run. There's no micro, and just run. And hide back into the bunker there, but he's gone for next spec. Getting the command center up, super good timing on this, I'd say, unless a counterattack is formed. Super good timing because Iceamo is sticking to one base, and as long as Raiden keeps up the pressure on this one base, then there should be no problem. Although he's not really concentrating on macro. So he's just microing all the time up here. And we see this one Marine thinking, whoa, I need to go to safety inside this bunker because I got 10 HP. I got 10 hit points, and that's just not good enough. This SCV here thinking what to do. What can I do? Finally, a Marauder of Marines are going to get built. And this expansion is not up and running yet, and it needs to be focused on because as soon as more minerals gets in, he can get his factory. Oh, he's getting a refinery. He can get his factory up, and as soon as the factory's up, he can get tanks and Thors Bailings. Oh man, I don't know if anybody knows this, but mass Marines actually makes you good. Everything else in the game's pretty bad, but Marines make you good, just so you know. And this SCV just dancing around. He's thinking, maybe I should get it in the bunker with the Marine, but he's thinking that's pretty gay. Pretty gay, just as SCV and a Marine. Especially when he needs his wounds tended to, so that SCV thinking better of it, and these Marines, these SCVs go to work down here, and Bailings move out, taking out these bunkers that are not stemmed. Well, they have stemmed, but, oh man, they all go down. And that is curtains on that. There's nothing gay about dying, because that SCV bit the dust, so to speak. And I don't really know what is going on with this, because they're not moving. And just Marines and Marauders are being built, and a reactor at the moment, I presume on the factory. Yes, it is, in a second factory, so we could see a massive tech switch. And we're not seeing mass Marines. We are seeing a different style of play for Raiden, which is good. I recommend this. And finally, a hatchery goes down near the 10-minute mark, which is really late. And if you're a Zerg, I recommend going off 2 base super early. And if you look, Raiden gets in a third expansion over here, so he'll be getting minerals out of his eyeballs. He's trying to build some supply depots because he's a noob, and he's supply blocked, and he can't build out more units. So anybody watching this who doesn't play, just look top right, and you see 38 out of 66, which means he could get 20, well, my math is bad, but I presume about 28 more units, and he could get them out without having to build an extra Overlord, whereas for a Terran player over here, he's got to build supply depots because these Marines got to live somewhere. And the Bailings started to move out. Just started to move. And if you look at the production tab, Raiden getting upgrades on combat shields. And Bailings are going to move in. They're going to take everything out. Nice micro from Raiden. Oh my god, all these Marauders are going to go down. Oh, wow. Wow, that is not a pretty sight. A lot of Raiden's army went down. And I can't believe that the noob Iceamo just ran in his Bailings so callously. He didn't go for these mineral lines. He never took a scout on the expansion. Could have taken that out so easily with some Zerglings, with some harassment on the mineral lines. Could have taken it out so easily, but instead he's going to be getting another command center over here, and it's not kicking in yet, but it's another orbital command, which means he can send out mules, and mules collect about 30 or 20, I don't even know, 20 minerals at a time, compared to your standard SCV, which carries 5. So that's a massive thing to be sending down, and it gives you a massive spike in the income tab, and we see that Raiden is on a super big advantage. Again, we saw this in the first game, and with the lack of expansions, there's not really much you can do as far as army size is concerned, because although you got a lot of Zerglings, which could be made into Banelings, you're really struggling when it comes to making more tech units. So Raiden is getting out his Hellions, but his first siege tank is on the way, and another barrack. So this is super good play by Raiden. He is trying to tech up, trying to make more advanced units. Maybe is gonna try to do some harassment at the mineral line with these Hellions. We should wait and see, because what you don't want is for Zerg to control the map and take so many expansions that you can't control it anymore. And oh, he just started to pump out some roaches, which is not a bad move, considering the Marines. They're super good against Marines, but Baneling and roaches is pretty much overkill on the anti-Marine. Raiden's just going to be working away on this back door. I'm pretty sure Iceamo's going to see this. Just switch. No, Iceamo can't see this. Oh, he can't see it now. He's just built a spy crawler, and he's going to see this Hellion attack, and he's going to move it. Yeah. See, Raiden, you know your shit. You know what's going on. You know you're a dude. And so he can see this. He's just going to wait. Raiden, on the other hand, can't see an army. Can't see jack. Can't see anything. So this is a mistake. And these destructible rocks, because of the damage caused by Hellions, which is 8 damage, which is pretty low considering it's got 2,000 health. So that's going to take forever to take out. But it's distracting Iceamo. He's building a lot of roaches. It's distracting Iceamo whilst he builds up a massive army. He's got tanks sieging up. He's got Marines. He's got Marauders. He's got... Let's have a fight. That's my Marauder accent. It's not very good. It's not very good, I know, but that's my accent. It's the best I got. I've got in the rear with the gear. That's my SCV accent. It's not good either. But whilst that works away, Raiden is clicking away on the APMs are really high now. They're starting to get into the swing of things. Cold hands have gone. They are clicking away, clicking and pressing key tabs as we see this destructible rock. It's going to get taken out. Hopefully Raiden is paying super attention so that these Hellions don't get taken out. But destructible rock now, it's going down real fast. And Iceamo's going to see this, and as soon as it goes down, he's going to pour all his units out. And straight away, as soon as that goes down, the Banelings are there. Oh, he moves all of his Hellions into those Banelings, trying to macro now. He moved all of his Hellions into those Banelings. It's a bad mistake. Really bad. He's done the same again. He's really poor on the microing today. It's got really bad. I mean, a lot of Banelings have been taken out. It might be a good exchange. No, roaches have not been taken out at all. And the drones, which he really wanted to harass, have not been taken out, and he should have gone to this line because there is oversaturation of the minerals. Really bad oversaturations. This expansion just started to kick in, so he's got a really big army now. But look at the army tab. He is currently way ahead in resources spent, and he's currently at 143 supply, 147 now, and it's just super one-sided, because if Raiden was to move out anytime soon, then he would know that his army is gonna just pound Iceamos, because Hydralisks are super bad against mass Marines. Hydralisks are real bad. They're gonna look at all those Marines and think, whoa, did we graduate from Zergling school too fast? And this is bad times. Roaches are super good, but you got tanks. Oh, the move is coming down. He's got so many tanks. He's got 8 tags, and they do so much damage. 25 plus armored, 50 normal, and they are so powerful, Siege. And a couple of these SCVs thinking, why won't anybody invite us to the house party? What is going on here? I can't get anywhere. I'm stuck. This sucks. And Orbital Command has so much energy. Focusing down on his attack, and this is a really big army. This is really big. And there is no way, especially when the army is split up into two like this, and they can defend. And it's going to be really bad. It's at 170, 176 now, so he's rebuilding his army back at the base, which is a really good move. Raiden, the expansion king, could probably expand again, but he's probably thinking to himself, you know what, I'm already going to win from this. I'm already going to win from this because I'm good, is what he's thinking. He's thinking, I've got tanks, I'm going to set these up on the low ground, and maybe they're going to get a couple of shots off, get a couple of banelings, stuffing a few of those roaches up, and Iceamo really trying to get his army together. Marines stim up the ramp, trying to get... Oh, wow, this is heavy micro. The problem with having these tanks on the low ground is that he's just going to stay on his creep, stay as far away from those tanks as possible. Because there's nothing worse than being attacked by tanks with... I mean, when you're a roach, because you'll evaporate. And this, excuse me, this is a really good move by Iceamo, using the map, a little bit of strategy. Maybe it'll be too late, because this ground army is going to move in. This ground army is going to move in, and so are these tanks. I mean, he just can't get in position fast enough. And these Baileys are going to come around the side, and they're just going to wipe out this army if he's not careful. Wow, the tanks have gone first, so... Helion spots this. Helion spots this, and Raiden tries to rush up the ramp, but this tank's blocking it. This tank's blocking it. There's nothing he can do. The Baileys are coming in now. The Baileys are coming in, and oh my god. Oh, he takes out... Oh, he didn't even take out that many, to be fair. He took out quite a few Marines. But it's not good, and roaches have just burrowed. And Raiden has not put a scan up, so he can't see this. He does not know what's going on. Queen has taken out, and he's finally burrowed. Roaches trying to get a surround on these tanks, but these tanks are really well positioned, and Raiden is moving up his army now, stimming again, stimming good micro, really good micro, and, oh, sorry, oh, and the APM now is 170, so he's clicking away, trying to get the best possible advantage against this Zerg army, and it's wiped out, and he's getting GG. It's a really bad game from Iceamo. Really bad game. He didn't even GG. That is super bad manners. I do not recommend that. If you're playing Starcraft, you GG at the end, because that is good manner to do so. And you are such a noob if you did not GG, and that's what Iceamo did. And these tanks back in the base, there are 4 more. So even if this army got taken out, which it was never going to, let's be fair, even if it got taken out, he had reinforcing armies. But the one thing I would say is that there is no defense on any of these SCVs, so they could easily get taken out if they wanted to. But, yeah, that's it. And it is now 2-0 to Raiden. Raiden leads the series 2-0. And let's see what can happen next time. Thanks for watching. Raiden out. See you next time.